Welcome to a special video. First of all, you probably understand the AI creepy voice at the background. Let's play a game. Why I choose this voice? 1. Because I had a cold. 2. Because I am at a net cafe and there is terrific noise everywhere. 3. Because my English accent is for kindergarten kids. The correct answer is all of them. We present some pics from indiedb. Unfinished products, prototypes, for experimental studies, or for academic work games will pass in front of your screens. So let's be patient and not rude. Besides, they are not titles that came out on the market. I present them as big what-ifs and because I am a fan of the genre. Besides, the main purpose of my channel is to present all the isometric action role-playing games from 1996 when Diablo came out until the moment you are reading these lines. So it's our first game, Spite the First Blight. Okay, the scenery is familiar to us, it has D3 vibes. The dude we control is a replica of Crusader also. We reach our first level quick. I will play as long as it takes until I unlock enough skill levels. Unfortunately, I noticed that although visually the game is beautiful and the handling is very smooth, we don't have drop items as well as there is a linear way of character development. Despite this, I will play it until the next level. The specific ability is exactly copied from a similar Crusader ability in Diablo 3, equally impressive and deadly. Here is the boss fight and soon the end of this presentation. Time to see at least one incomplete MMO with the title Obsidium. We are on the character selection screen and obviously have only one choice. I show these games for educational and retro reasons. They are like relics lost in time. None of these were released, so I won't judge strictly at all. From the interface, we understand that it comes from an ancient era. Finally, I was able to move forward. I feel stuck from the beginning. The mouse didn't take me anywhere. Oh, even for its time, this is a very bad choice for inventory. They don't even use it in mobile games. In front of us is a huge pig. Is it an Easter egg with cow levels? The music is relaxing anyway, I have to admit. Three minutes into the game, and I think we've seen it all. Let's go with decisive steps like our character in the next. And the next option looks interesting. Everlasting Crusade. Let's see what we will encounter. Well, the famous guitar sample from Tristram, in an environment with assets between Wolcen and Titan Quest.
May I help you?
Okay, here we have a doll-type inventory, as well as merchants. I'm curious to see what will come next. Let's take a look at what options the game gives us. This is so Titan Quest vibes. With the sounds of Diablo 2 for background, time to leave the village and start our adventure. Our first death came easily and inevitably. I have played a wide range of the specific games to recognize that this death snort comes from Titan Quest mobs. Okay, a lots of death. I would not try to start a hardcore league for sure. I have the belief that the specific title uses another acquaintance of Titan Quest. Monsters drop whatever they were wearing when they die. My physiognomy was depicted 100% in a game that does not have character creation screens. I'll play until I level up and see what happens next. Just completed my first set in the game. But in spite of this, I see that they are not doing well with the shoe sellers, and so I remain a barefoot prince.
Greetings. Goodbye.
Another great feature of the game is that the character has 3 different stance types, and depending on each weapon, he can use different abilities that the corresponding weapon has. I'm more of a bow in archery. Those who follow me and are members of the channel find that 9 out of 10 characters I create have to do with the bow. Let's pay attention to how it will help us and what dynamic it will give us. Nice, the bow helped me quite a bit, having more net damage, and I'm about to level up. The similar wake-up sound from Diablo 2 reminded me that I gained a level, but to my disappointment, I didn't see all this transform into something positive for my character. Even if I searched the keyboards furiously, I didn't see anything. Anyway, I have to admit that it was a decent effort and had its good moments.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, still an incomplete concept in the Diablo world, with the familiar hazy atmosphere and claustrophobic mood. Where to see all this blackness, you must have a torch with you, in the vision of an Olympic shooter. Let's loot our first victim. My favorite doll type inventory, a must to all action RPGs. To tell you a secret, I prefer this kind of inventories than, let's say, Skyrim or other type of inventories. Relaxed medieval music in the background, with the main feature being the guitar. A whole set makes us Tin Mans, and it's kind of weird, but we don't often see tin equipment in hack and slash games unless your name is Deathspank. lighting is very beautiful, with the torch giving a wild beauty to the dungeons, but mainly illuminating to show us the unknown and unexpected. Unfortunately, this game was never completed. That was all he could show us. Looks like it had potential. What is your opinion? We will close as we started, and you will understand along the way what I mean. By a game that has not been released yet, while it seems that it had a lot of potential. I will tell you a secret. When you see in a game that there are cinematics, even if it is not at a mature stage, it means that the creator believes in his product and has taken it very seriously.
You are trespassing on holy ground. I see passage to the well, neighbor. May I enter your catacombs? No, you would not desecrate our holy church. Come back or face the wrath of God. We'll see about that.
The plot of the game has to do with a remaining Viking in a Scandinavia that is becoming Christian, while he remains faithful to his ancestral religion with Odin, Thor, Loki, and the known fellows. My first death. This will not happen again, as I will soon find out that the fourth ability heals us. As I said at the beginning, it looks like the first game we presented because I see a complete lack of health potions or loot. I don't see an experience bar at all. And I certainly didn't see a doll-type inventory.
Please, don't kill me. What? I know the place needs beacons. If you venture down to Crits without me, you're probably never gonna find it. Fine. Prove your usefulness, monk. Why do you seek this well? It's the well of all knowledge. One sip and you'll acquire wisdom beyond your years. A jug? Well, you'll never ask a question again. No downside? Getting there.
We have 4 options of magic. The first option is a simple display of power. The second option has to do with teleportation. In the third skill bar, we see one of the strongest damage area attack that I have seen in games of this kind. And our fourth pick replenishes our health and mana. An incomplete game to my knowledge that the few glimpses we've had of it forces us to say that it would do great things if it had been published. We are slowly coming to the end of our video. Those of you who have made it this far should be watching to be sure that this month I will do the same thing for every isometric hack and slash game that exists on itch. No one will have done this, but almost dozens, maybe even 100 games will parade in front of you in an anniversary video, in an August festival for Diablo clone games, where no one else will dare to do. All games like Diablo by itch will pass in front of your screens. Until then, stay healthy and well.